Juicebox from Psycho Juicebox, you know, the YouTube channel. That's pretty great. And I'm here with Atomic Xeno today. Say hi, Atomic Xeno.
Hello!
You're supposed to say hi, Atomic Xeno.
Oh, true. I'm sorry. I messed that up.
Damn it!
Let me
How
try
could you
again.
have fucked this up?
Let me try again. Good afternoon, Twitch! This is Atomic Xeno, coming to you from the frozen heartland of America. Yesterday, I thought I just blasted that in the public chat in this game, so I, in shame, left the server to rejoin, and then found out that my mic was most likely muted. So I was just in the middle of the bank, and Damon's Watch doing my, scream intro. So, that was special.
Ah, yes.
Oh, man.
So we return to Bruce Doggy Dog the Chin and Arthur Weinscott.
Woo!
Weinscott. Whatever.
It's important. That's the last name of every character I have on this account.
It's fine.
'Cause they're all secretly cousins.
I thought they were brothers. And are they actually secret if they have the same last name?
I don't know. I feel like most people wouldn't want to be related to Reginald.
Everyone loves Reginald. Reginald Weinscott the Eighth.
I just love that we talk about him, because we know about Reginald, but I don't think I've streamed with Reginald at all yet. He's merely just gotten a ton of resources and money. Part of this morning was me just stealing crap in Canarthy's roost.
Yay.
Actually, no, I've also referred to Reginald on my Facebook page, because I found, a D&D meme, where it's, somebody handing a bag of gold to a, merchant, and they just go, "Is this blood? Did you kill someone for this gold?" I said something to the effect of, "This is how Reginald's gonna fund that guild."
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opakarius.
Really? What does the Oracle of Azora want? Fair enough.
What is going on in your life?
Where? Do you know it's Halloween again? Sort of? It's Halloween, kind of. That's what you're...
Fair enough, I'll meet Rhea at Wayrest.
Double check that. I'm so paranoid after realizing for the better part of a week Twitch wasn't doing the names of my streams right.
Yeah, Twitch is really bad at naming things because they suck.
Double check real quick.
Hey, I found a bed underground.
Okay, it has the right name because it's showing up as drops and chatting about movies.
I think I found a dominatrix.
It's probably a player character. I think I've seen the outfit you're talking about.
What? No, I'm talking about in the basement. It's a woman with a guy tied up to a pole, and I went up and talked to her, and she said, "Excuse me, but this is a private matter."
I am now curious and need to figure out where the hell you are.
I'm just in the inn at
Okay.
Oh, I forget the name of the inn, but it's that inn.
Disrupting a private matter.
Yeah.
The Ebony Flask Inn.
Yeah. Although, why would you make a flask out of ebony?
I think it's just playing on the fact that it's in the town of Ebonheart.
Be gone.
I could have sworn I was faster.
Concern for this one. He's misbehaved terribly.
Don't spare any concern for this one. He's misbehaved terribly.
About it last night.
You were chewing in the mic.
Oh, it was chewing? I thought it was the rustling that was an issue.
No, it was your jaw was was wiggling
Okay.
the mic.
Do you mind muting your mic for just a second? Because I'm going to crack my soda. No, you're muted. I heard.
I would argue that that's more disruptive.
Yeah, we haven't figured out a good way to like key each other in.
Just crack soda on the thing. Who cares about that?
Well, not my audience. Oh yeah, this basement. I think I do remember wandering in on this.
Oh,
I got
fuck.
different dialogue with her. Why, John?
I fucked up. Well, I guess
He wasn't
this is
very
what we're
tied.
doing now.
He wasn't tied very well because he just ran off.
Yeah, I think they were playing a game.
That's how you refer to it.
Well, now I guess I'm taking this deer bone comb. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now the question I have is, can I search the body or will I get in trouble for that? I'm not gonna do that. Arthur wouldn't do that.
I mean, it was considered stealing.
Yeah, but it was saying search on my screen.
Yeah, it was search, and then you can search, but you can't take anything. If you take anything, it's stealing.
We don't
Hey,
serve
Brewer.
Ashlanders here.
Oh.
The Dres have
Wow, that's a little
suggested we
bigoted.
shouldn't take their money.
Wow, you're a fucking racist. Let's kill this one.
Who are you talking to? Because I was talking to the brewer who apparently won't serve Ashlanders.
I was talking to the lady at the desk, and she was like, we don't serve Ashers here. Or Ashlanders.
Yeah, it's Dunmer that live out in the wasteland. Follow the old faith.
Ah, yes, seamen.
Hold it.
Much to do.
You're
Yes?
vouching now, if you please.
Excuse me?
No, fuck you, I'm running away.
End you.
We gotta run.
Yep. I'm only not helping because if I do, I think I get a bounty. But I'll resurrect you, just hold on. Admittedly, you're a pile of ash, so I'm curious how well this will work. Resurrection pending.
Accept. You will no longer be attacked by the law. Yay, thank you for letting me die.
Thank you for letting me die.
Well, it's not my fault. I accidentally killed someone. Hey, this guy.
Hey.
What's up?
What?
I've got a message for you.
You have a message for me?
It's a message from Drathus Othra, the leader of the Dark Elf.
Who the fuck is a Drathus
He
Othral?
sends his compliments, and he wants you to help the town
don't know.
resist a nearby Covenant invasion.
Help the town resist a nearby Covenant
He
invasion.
just needs you to talk.
Somebody
House
wanted
Dres
me
isn't
to
wrong.
join their
The Lords
guild.
and Argonians
It's
in
apparently the
Everhart won't
incompetent
sleep together.
admirals.
The
Huh.
other Dark Elf houses don't like the Dres much either. Convince the
Yeah,
town
I
fuck
have
the
to say
Dres.
no, just because I'm not ready for that kind of commitment right now. Hey, do you want to go to Oridon real quick so we can get some free soul gems?
Sure.
Because all we have to do is go get it from some monkeys.
I mean, I can refill soul gems all the time on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had to find soul gems at all.
Yeah, for some reason, the little guys, like, have a stash of them in their house. It's also where I've been getting my white meat, because apparently, I don't know. I would have assumed primates wouldn't have white meat. I would have assumed it's, like, red? They also have bananas. But I don't have a use for bananas. If you want to just fast travel to me, I'm right next to a way shrine.
You know, I thought Sav had unlocked a lot more of... I thought Sav had unlocked a lot more of this game, but I guess she didn't.
Been a few years.
Cause like, really, I can only go to, like, the Gold Coast.
It's also that a lot of the places you have to explore to find way shrines. Like, our alliance is like part of the continent. There's a ton of places we can't get to just because we haven't walked there.
Cause like all these places, like I put my cursor over them and it's just like, oh yeah, go to the Crown Store. Oh, that's the Imperial City Prison though, so, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have that DLC.
No, I do. It was one of the first DLC.
I thought you didn't get the Imperial DLC.
I didn't get the Imperial upgrade. I got the Imperial City DLC, which is different because it's... can't remember. I think it's kind of a PvP zone, but not the same as the Warfront.
Is it time for me to talk about how much I hate this game?
I mean, I think that's all the time with you.
Oh, just exasperation.
I just find it funny
now
that
he's
I'm like the
gonna be
only
miserable
person that
again.
seems to remotely like it.
I think it's funny that Mike hasn't even played it and he hates it.
Well, I do wonder how much of that is him playing off of you.
It might be a lot.
Did you fast travel to me? Oh, there you
Yeah.
are.
I traveled to you. I was just... Where's Auradon at? I want to look at my map.
Ah, yeah, it's the part of the Somerset Isles that is not DLC locked.
Ah, I see.
Technically, we're on the outskirts of Auradon.
'Cause, like,
Bye, Skygate.
the only DLC that I've seen that actually looked interesting to me was the Elsewhere one. And it's not because of the dragons, Bethesda, goddammit. That doesn't make fucking sense. But, whatever.
I think
it's because
technically
I wanted
these
to see
ones were...
Elsewhere.
Hey, John, the place we're going is right behind us.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
True.
Spank that bug.
I wasn't joking. I kill them for white meat.
Yeah, but they're funny.
And they have bananas.
Yeah, fuck that thing. No,
I'm
Joseph,
sure if
do
I had
not
an
fuck
audience,
that
they'd be
monkey.
very upset that I'm just killing arguably some of the cutest wildlife just for meat.
I would agree with the idea of killing monkeys. They throw shit and stuff. And I just leveled up my heavy armor against them, so... Oh,
I think
that's
you
not
leveled up because you discovered this place.
one. I killed another one. Look, soul gems. I need these,
Yep.
because I have soul
There's a little
crap.
note that makes it sound like they're evil monkeys.
I don't
Because
care
it
what
talks
they
about,
are.
like, their little beady eyes and their hair, and they're angry that we've come into their home. swap out one of my skills because I have some soul gems to fill.
Ha ha ha!
Look at all this meat and bananas. So yeah, we're in like the Almeri Dominion's capital area.
Oh? Ooh, butterflies. I can use these for insect parts.
Butterfly up in the sky.
For sea views.
I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book.
Oh, Joseph, do not fuck the monkey.
Oh no. What is that from?
Oh, it's like a Kevin Smithism of a song from Book of Mormon.
Oh. Because it did sound kind of like it.
Yeah, I don't...
It's like, I didn't think you had seen that musical.
I have not. I haven't had a chance to see it. I'd like to. I don't think there's a DVD of it, though.
No.
Which is a shame, because...
You can buy the soundtrack. I got my mom that.
Yeah, but that's not seeing the show.
No.
You don't get...
Not at all.
Because on soundtracks, I don't often like it because they overemphasize the singing part rather than the acting parts.
Oh. As I am still getting used to doing intros, I forgot to talk about what we're doing today. So,
We're not
for
doing
my
anything.
stream, it's the Rest and Relax roaming stream, which is kind of a grab bag of whatever do I feel like playing today. And today we're just kind of putzing around, apparently killing wildlife and collecting resources.
It's monkey and insect collection time. Oh, that's not a monkey.
No. I just went over here because there's a way shrine I don't have. And then eventually Mike, who's also from Psycho Juicebox, will be joining us, and we're gonna do kind of a podcast about Little Nicky.
The movie, because that's the main thing we do on Psycho Juicebox is we make movie reviews or
Yeah,
talk about.
They do movies. I just don't watch movies. Because
But
I realized I think the last
watch Little Nicky with
Yeah.
us.
I did.
But he decided
but-
to go off on his own and order pizza without telling anyone, like a dirty, dirty, dirty animal.
I'm sorry, we needed food. That and
Where are these monkeys? We gotta kill some more of those.
I was gonna go back to town just
Oh.
because there's stuff to kill to get soul gems filled.
Oh, see, I'm just, at this point, I'm,
Actually, I think we'll go down to the beach to kill.
Yay, beach kills.
Because there's, like, pirates.
Pirates? I wanna fuck up pirates. Ah, I've been abandoned again.
What? I just popped down here. Where are you?
Hello,
Damn
mud
it.
crab.
I look away for, like, 2 seconds.
Dead eyes.
I feel like I'm very far from you. I found a bear.
I'm on the beach. Like you said, go to
I
the beach.
am
and I
also
just
on a
went to the
beach, but I guess we, like, found separate beaches.
Although the beach that I found is covered in dead eyes, I guess. Sea vipers? That's probably a pirate group.
Yeah, those are the pirates. They're ocean elves.
Whatever they are, they suck dick at what they do. Give me your soul.
I sent the soul of
Oh,
the bear to the
I'm
soul
dead.
tarn. Yeah, I'm right here. If you want to wait a second, I'll revive you.
I could just use a filled soul gem, and then I can
You
refill
could do
it.
that, yeah.
Because I just use soul trap because I'm a Templar.
Because Templar, they steal souls.
Yeah.
It is known.
We have a Mike
It's
J.
Mike.
What's going on?
We're killing pirates.
Murdering
You're killing what?
Pirates?
pirates.
Oh, pirates.
Yeah.
I thought you were fishing. How are you killing pirates while
Well,
fishing?
I mean, they're pirates by the fishing spots.
Oh,
We kind of
okay.
went fishing, but we went fishing for bananas.
We kind of went fishing, but it was really just killing monkeys.
Because they had soul gems.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we're killing the pirates and stealing their souls to put inside of the gems.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
So this is Sea Views.
Yeah, so far we're not doing good with fishing.
Yeah,
John,
so
we
far.
probably should get back to a way shrine so we can get to the podcast.
But
set.
wait, we have a podcast set, so I
I
don't know
want to
why.
see.
I don't know how it's still called Sea Views. That's my
Because
confusion.
we could go out to the river near the set to go fishing.
Now I'm fucking up a crab. Give me a soul, crab.
Now we're getting closer to the whole sea view thing. We killed a crab. That's.
I'm in the water.
an
It's
ocean.
Sea Views.
I think there's a. I want to say we ran past a fishing hole. We'll catch a fish, get to the set. We'll go see that asshole of a salamander that's infesting our set.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
we have a great set.
The very mean salamander.
Sino did a really great job of literally just recreating the B Views set.
Okay.
That's
All
literally
it took was some really messed up chairs, a table, one candle, and a pissed off animal.
yeah. it's about the
I
only
feel
thing
like
missing is
the game is
Toyama.
making a liar of me. Like, this ocean's beautiful, but so far I am not seeing any
Yeah,
ability
where the
to
fuck
fish.
am I supposed to fish?
We gotta catch one fish or it won't count as sea view.
Sea Views.
What the hell? Oh, there's an imp pissed off at us.
Oh fuck
Oh,
guy.
that damn imp.
Sorry.
Damn this imp.
Have you joined us in our in the streams, Mike?
I did, but it was driving me absolutely bonkers because I could hear myself lagged, and I'm like, okay, I can't deal with this.
I can't listen to myself.
You don't have
Yes.
to listen to it. You just have to see it.
Nope. I'm watching right now on Twitch though on the
Oh,
MacBook. So
well that's what
And
I
then you
was
just
wondering.
mute it.
yes, and I did.
I know for a
Yeah, because
fact.
I was watching on the floor, and then I'm like, no, I can't do this. Can't.
I've given up on life.
Yep, my life is done. Bye.
Well,
Oh, Mike.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Ah, screw this holiday.
Happy pink Halloween.
Hey, I found fish. Does this count?
Happy Halloween.
Yep, we'll count that.
Halloween.
Can you harvest it?
I mean, I can if I had any space in my inventory.
Okay,
It's
I got the
Halloween,
fish.
kind of.
We- I feel like this sets the tone for sea views really well. We went to go fishing. We didn't find fish. We found a bunch of monkeys, and we stole their bananas because we wanted gems.
That's not true.
and
We
because-
harvested their white meat.
You're right. We did.
This sounds like the first box set tournament.
A lot of questions.
Get out of here.
The first
Sean?
box set tournament is one of my favorites.
That, that's not.
That's not a pirate.
Nope. You're just attacking a Elmeri Dominion soldier.
Yeah, she's a marine. I could take her false eye if I wanted.
Take her fake eye.
Let's get the fuck out of here before more shitty things happen.
The only shitty things that have happened are because of you. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel to my to the set.
I too shall do this thing
Before you murder somebody.
before I kill again.
We went fishing. The bloodlust descended upon us.
Visit primary residence. Let's go. So how's everyone's Valentine's Day?
Huh?
So how's everyone's Valentine's Day?
Just another day.
I cleaned a TV tray that was in the basement to work as my janky streaming setup, so now I can actually see my chat while I'm playing.
That's pretty cool.
How did you get to my house before me?
I don't know.
Might not be logged in, or...
Okay.
I don't know how I got here first.
Oh, look at this setup.
Yeah, it's just like the B-Views setup. Wait,
Oh, it's more like the
actually,
old
this
setup
is,
that we had at Zach's old place in
We need
Yeah,
to
this is-
specify not the Zach
like sitting
in
around the
stream.
table.
yeah, because we call you Sino.
True.
Why are we calling him Sino?
Because he doesn't
Everybody
want
knows his name.
Because I'm paranoid.
Do not.
Yeah, I think I
He outed
myself.
himself this time. It wasn't my fault.
I know.
I know.
I know.
If it makes you feel better, I realize, like, how awkward my Facebook page is. So, like, I set it so it just says the pen name of Atomic Xeno.
I mean, why didn't you go with your regular pen name, though? So why didn't you go with...
Why
Joe
am I not
Phil.
streaming as Joseph Phillips? I
Yeah.
think because I had already set up, like, all my
Why aren't you-
PlayStation accounts
yeah,
under
why
this
aren't-
name.
Why aren't
okay.
you streaming as Joe Phil?
Joe Phil.
Joe Phil.
That's how I've been crediting you in Psycho Juicebox videos.
Neat.
Is Joe Phil.
Yeah, if anything, due to my paranoia, when I download this to eventually put on YouTube, I will probably try and figure out either how to cut my name out or, like, bleep it out.
Oh,
Well, I
come on.
apologize.
Even your 1st name?
I don't know. We'll see
I apologize.
how paranoid I am.
It's already on there. It's already on our YouTube. I did
Oh,
not edit
yeah.
anything.
It's okay.
True.
It's okay.
I'm just paranoid, because the OCD, in case my viewers are wondering, I am not, like, using that as a figure of speech. I've been diagnosed with OCD since I was 8.
Yeah, and it's
And
actually kind of offensive when people are just like, "Oh, it's my OCD. I have to do this many times."
You know, I appreciate you saying that, because I try and not do that, but that is, like, a major pet peeve of mine, because I don't understand why mental illness is, like, the only kind of health condition where people will just be like, yeah, I'm totally, like, OCD, or it's my ADHD, and it's
Or
like,
I'm totally bipolar.
and it's like, you don't understand, like, that, I wish it was that simple.
Yeah, it would be really cool if you didn't feel like you were constantly gonna die for no reason. That would be pretty awesome.
Well, now that we've had this cheery talk, do we want to start C-Views?
Sure.
I found a candle, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You didn't find a candle, you knew the candle would be here.
I know, but I forgot about it, and now I like it.
Mike, we made sure there's 3 chairs, so, like, even if you're not here in-game, symbolically you're here.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. God, what are you doing?
What?
Michael is Sky Daddy. He's just a voice that cannot be seen.
I am God.
I didn't go that far.
No, I am God. I dance
You're
of the
God.
Khajiits.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you look like you got ants in your pants.
I dance as the Khajiits dance. I
All
wonder
right.
how Argonians dance.
Let's start this, John. Let's go.
I love that the salamander, like, tweaked out when he started dancing again.
What is wrong with that thing?
It's just
pissed
an
off.
asshole.
It came with the room. At least that's the lore.
He's just an asshole.
That's my
You
long-term
can't get rid of
goal, is I hope if we get an audience that we slowly develop a lore for these characters. So, what we had decided in the stream last night is we got this room for this set.
Because this room is an inn.
Yeah, this inn room. I didn't have any furniture, so all this furniture I just hauled up here. But this fucking salamander was the only thing in the room, and I can't get rid of the little bugger. And me, Arthur, and Bruce are just terrified of the little shit, so we can't get rid of it. It's just here.
You can't even kill it?
Well, I mean...
It's his pet.
Yeah, it's a pet.
Oh. Oh.
But that's the headcanon I have going.
Okay.
Isn't it great that I can turn this off and on at will?
That candle and the salamander that just starts going disco crazy are two things that I feel like I'm going to have to reconsider for future podcasts. Just because they're super disruptive.
Why?
Well, I mean, he's shooting electricity out like every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
and
it's
then you're
awesome.
just like...
I think he comes up on the table sometimes, too.
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah. So
He's up
anyway,
there briefly.
we watched the movie Little Nicky, starring Adam Sandler.
Yep.
This is Sea Views.
Yes.
A,
The new and improved version of B Views.
Oh, this is not the new and improved version of B Views. We're still gonna have B Views. It's okay. This is just an alternate show that we're doing.
Yes.
It's what would we call this? Like a spin-off? It's a spin-off.
Yeah.
What are you doing
Yep.
with that lizard?
Nothing, I was looking at it.
So,
But
we
whatever.
watched
Yeah.
Little Nicky.
So I'm Mike Shake.
I'm Johnny Juicebox. Or Bruce. Bruce Doggy Dog the Chin.
I'm nervous about that salamander.
Yeah, so that's Sino's name. I'm nervous about the salamander.
You can see on my screen, he's Arthur Winesot or Atomic Sino. You can add all of us at these names.
Wait, what's his name?
That's not true.
Atomic Sino?
No, Arthur what?
Winesot.
Winesot.
Oh, that's an awesome name.
Yeah, it's actually from Elder Scrolls lore.
Oh, I thought you originally said Winesock.
Yeah, Winesot.
Oh, Sot or Sock?
S-O-T.
Sot.
S-O-T.
Oh, I thought you said Sock.
Winesot.
No.
It should be
Winesot.
that. It should be Winesot.
Oh, that should be Winesock. How did you drink your wine today? Out of my
I'm a
sock.
How determined was Arthur to get his booze? He used a sock.
He used a sock. Anyways, so yeah, we watched a Little Nicky last night.
You know, this is going to be the first time we've ever talked about a comedy in Psycho Juicebox.
I feel
Yeah.
comedy is a little bit of a loose.
Well,
term
we
for
watched,
what we watched.
Yakuza.
Oh, you're right. We watched FM 89.
Yes, FM 89. Yep, 89.3. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And this was fun too. This is I mean, I think it's
I don't think
an
I
Adam
watched Little
Sandler.
Nicky since I was in high school, maybe.
Oh wow! I think I watched it a couple years ago. It was a good movie to watch. It has its moments. I mean, it's you know, the Adam Sandler stupid funny stuff.
Yeah. So
Got a
what
lot
is-
of cameos as always.
Yeah, it's got all the Happy Madison people.
Yep.
It's,
I'll have to bow to your guys' authority on that because I don't. Have I ever seen Happy Madison or is it Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore. That's the one where he's the golfer.
Happy Madison is the production company.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
Because it's a combination of Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Okay.
Yep.
And so Happy Madison is Adam Sandler's production company.
Yep.
And they're the people you have to thank for so many great movies, such as
So many great.
what's that? The Ridiculous Six.
Yep.
And
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Oh God. I
And
just remember hearing
You'll be
how bad
Halloween.
that one was.
what other terrible or racist movie can we think of?
The one where he's a hairdresser.
You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Skeleton.
Yes, that movie was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I have that on DVD.
Oh my God, that needs to go in the dumpster fire.
You want to know why I have that movie on DVD? I also have Christmas Vacation 2 on DVD.
So before he fled to Canada to escape from the Illuminati or whatever.
Yes, crazy Randy Quaid.
Poor Randy Quaid. He's out of his goddamn mind.
He is very sick.
He needs help.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yep.
on happier note,
But you got off topic.
Little
Yeah.
Nicky is better than a lot of Adam Sandler movies, I think.
I think so. I think that's one of his. That and 50 First Dates are probably his last of his good first half of his movies. Because after that, it's a steaming pile of garbage.
Well, we have a brief pause. I already told John this, but I was a bad podcast guest, and I would say I probably got like half of the movie because I was out of the room getting the pizza delivery and doodling for a good chunk of the movie.
That is unacceptable.
Also
Unacceptable.
didn't help that the pizza guy forgot our soda and had to come back.
Yeah.
That
God, fuck
still
that
is
pizza guy.
highly unacceptable.
On both
I'm
counts.
sorry,
It's ridiculous
I know
that
it's
that guy
very
forgot fucking
unprofessional.
soda.
Oh.
Yes.
Well.
Fuck that guy. He should be fired.
Hey,
I don't know about that.
Hey,
The
mistakes
guy was
happen.
very apologetic.
How
I
do you
blame
forget
Pizza
a
Hut.
soda? You had how many items? 2?
We had like 5.
We had appetizers, it's fine.
Yeah, we had 2 pizzas, cinnamon.
I love how he only stays on the
K-Papas,
table for like
chicken wings.
5 seconds, not even like half a second.
I
and he
wanted
just, like,
him to
runs
be
off.
skittish. Like he's an agitated animal. Like he comes near us, decides he hates us, goes in the corner to be threatening, like that. Why are you teabagging the salamander?
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's what it
Anyways,
looked like.
let's get back to
To little
CDs here.
Nicky.
This is what we have to do when Donna's on the table.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get back to the movie, John.
The
Alright.
connection was.
I enjoy this movie, okay?
Yeah,
Well,
it's like I
I
said,
don't like it
this
as
and
much as I
50
did
First
in high
Dates.
school.
Well,
And I
I mean,
think
of
it's
course, I mean, you grow
Not
up.
as good as 50 First Dates, because I actually like
No.
that movie a lot.
No, that's one of his best.
Yeah, that was the connection. Basically, was me apologizing for not having watched it, but watching Little Nicky did feel a lot like us digging up a mid-2000s time capsule.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's some stuff that I also wanted to talk about how I don't watch many movies because of this question. Maybe I'm just not aware of because I don't watch enough new movies lately. But I didn't remember how many friggin' product placements there were in movies from that time.
That's an Adam
period.
Sandler's thing.
That's an Adam
just
Sandler
an Adam
thing, though.
Sandler fucking
Yes.
thing. Because
Yes.
every
It felt
Adam
like we
Sandler
got-
movie, every
Has-
Adam
has
Sandler
Pepsi?
movie is brought to you by some stupid bullshit.
Or
Like,
no, was it Coke?
It was Coke.
It was Coke, but
It
it,
was
tasted
Coke.
like a Pepsi.
It was Coke that he was trying to do something evil to,
He
and all he was able to achieve was he made a Coke into a Pepsi. So they used, like, product placement to set up a really dumb joke. Like,
But
I get
no,
the
like,
whole,
if
like,
you...
little Nicky's the son of the devil, but he's not really evil.
Right.
But
Well,
it's
what
just
was
like
that? On the Red Letter Media, was it Coke, John, or was it Pepsi?
No, what you're thinking of, Red Letter Media talked about Jack and Jill.
Yes,
And
but it was all the product
anyone
placements.
who's ever watched Jack and Jill knows that the entire movie is brought to you by Carnival Cruise and Dunkin' Donuts. Because they will not shut up throughout the whole movie about Carnival Cruises or Dunkin' Donuts. There's an entire section of the movie that just stops, and it's just a commercial for Carnival Cruise.
Yes,
And
but they had the Top 10, or was that Mojo, that they had
That must have been
product
Watch
placements in
Mojo.
Sandler films.
That must have been a Watch Mojo's thing. I don't know.
Can you please sit down? You're making me agitated.
No, the lizard's making you agitated.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, but it's
certainly not.
it's a typical Sandler film where you have comedy and then a love story. So
Yeah, that is a good point. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
every Adam Sandler movie
Yep,
I've watched
every one of
is
them.
somebody who probably shouldn't be permitted to have a romantic relationship winds up in a romantic relationship, and
Yep.
through zany antics winds up both winning her heart and or saving the day.
yeah,
Yeah.
every one of them.
Like, I almost feel like Valerie might have been a rapist at the end of that movie.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Nicky is supposed to be mentally incompetent or just derpy.
Yeah.
No, I think he's just derpy. I mean,
Or brain damaged? Because, like, he got hit in the head with a
Hey.
shovel, and that's why he talks that way.
yes,
Yeah.
And that's why his
that
face
very
is
well
like
could
that.
be, but I don't know. It's just I just wish it wasn't so slapstick kind of humor in that movie.
I don't know, there were some great parts. That Quentin
Yeah.
Tarantino
That's like-
part, that's like the best
Yep.
role Quentin Tarantino's ever played.
I don't know.
he
I
was-
keep meaning
he
to
was playing
watch From
Reservoir
Dusk
Dogs.
Till Dawn. Yeah.
Actually, no, I like Dusk Till Dawn, but that's not a Tarantino movie, that's a Rodriguez movie.
But he was
Yeah,
good
but
in
he's like-
But
Reservoir Dogs.
he was acting in it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really close friends with them. He also
Yeah,
tends
because
to
Robert
have
Rodriguez
cameo-
is awesome.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think he might have been in almost every Rodriguez movie because he was also in one of the
Machete.
crap, the Mariachi trilogy. He was.
Oh, yeah, I think he was.
He gets killed in the second one, I think.
And I think he's in one of the Machete movies.
Probably. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he was hidden somewhere in Spy Kids.
Possible.
But I would love to know how the hell they got him into Little Nicky. Like, that doesn't seem like a natural friendship for him.
I imagine probably the money.
Guess what? Like, Popeyes probably gave him like $6 million to go and be in a fucking Popeyes commercial of a movie.
I know. Well, it had a
Yeah.
budget of
Feels like
$85
the-
million, so
Really?
The whole punchline of that movie is like,
Yes.
Popeyes is fucking awesome.
it was a very
How much of that
expensive movie.
budget? How much of that budget was just for fried chicken versus the
Wait a
really
minute, what was
bad
the budget of that
CGI?
movie? Did you say over 80 million?
$85 million.
That sounds like an Adam Sandler movie. Adam Sandler is really well known now for making, like, all of his movies have these massive fucking budgets. But, like, there's...
But the box office
they
was only
aren't-
$53 million.
They aren't very high-budget films, so it doesn't take a lot to make them, so all of the money is going to actors. So, like, it must be... And it seems like Adam Sandler kind of just, like, grabs all of his friends to do his movies, so maybe it really is, like, he just raises as much money as he can from all of these, like, companies that he's shilling for in the movie, and then he just, like, hands a bunch of money to his friends, and then they just, like, make a movie as cheap as possible, and then they run off to wherever the fuck with their paychecks.
I mean, that has to be the answer. How
It's
else
like a
is
money
Rob
laundering
Schneider
scheme.
getting...
Right.
Yeah, I feel like it's more charity to some of his friends because nobody else is gonna hire Rob Schneider.
Pretty
Well, I
much.
mean, the only good thing
He
Rob
did,
Schneider
he
was
did, but then
in was
he kind
the
of-
animal. And
Yeah.
That movie
I
was...
say good loosely.
Amanda
it is
pointed
so
out that
Deuce
bad.
Bigelow.
Amanda's pointed out he did have kind of his own career for a bit there, but I
He
feel
did.
like he pulled a he just went crazy at one point and nobody else wanted to touch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like John said, I mean, he did the Deuce Bigelow movies.
Yep.
And then
Deuce
the
Bigelow,
Deuce Bigelow
the
European
Animal,
Gigolo
White
was
Chicks.
so bad, it killed him.
What?
Or the hot
Killed
chicks,
his
not
career.
white chicks.
Yeah, I
It's
was
the
gonna
hot
say
chick.
White Chicks. I would be surprised if he had been in that one, because that one's kind of good.
White Chicks was amazing.
And he believes it.
And he believes it.
Chevy Chase is an asshole.
Chevy Chase is an asshole, unfortunately.
Apparently, yes. And
Apparently, he's the
it's-
worst person to work with.
Yeah.
But he is iconic, though.
Oh, he's so
He
fucking funny,
is.
and it's a shame. It's a shame
And
that
him and
people who are
Caddyshack
fucking
was so
assholes are
good.
funny.
Aw.
I like Caddyshack. It's a good movie.
It's such a good movie.
I'm always confused when people talk about how millennials don't like Caddyshack, and it's like almost every millennial I've met enjoys Caddyshack.
And if they
You have a
don't,
very
there's
select
something
group
wrong
of
with them.
millennials you like.
There's something wrong with them.
I do wish Caddyshack spent more time with Bill Murray's character, but
I
I just
think
really like Bill
that's-
Murray.
I think that's where Caddyshack loses me a little bit more, because I don't think Caddyshack is the best comedy with either Bill Murray or Chevy Chase. It's not their best work. But
Is it the best comedy with Rodney Dangerfield?
ooh,
Wait, no, he was in the sequel, wasn't he?
No, he was in the first one.
yeah, he's in the first one. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say that's his best
I don't know
comedy
if
because
that's his
Back to
best
School
comedy,
is good.
but that is a very good comedy for Rodney Dangerfield. He is fucking hilarious in Caddyshack.
But is it as good as Rodney Dangerfield in Little Nicky?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield was in Little Nicky. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yep.
Little
Rodney-
Nicky or Rodney Dangerfield?
I mean, Rodney Dangerfield in Little Nicky.
Yes, that helps.
I do, when they introduced that character, I did feel a little confused about how the metaphysics of this hell is supposed to work. So apparently the devil in Little Nicky is not the devil. He's, like, lowercase the devil.
Well, like, the devil is apparently more of a title.
Yeah, title. And the original Lucifer is Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Who's gone into retirement, but for some reason his kid wasn't a raging ass. So it does feel kind of confusing, like, what the hell did Rodney Dangerfield do to get damned to hell? Because apparently he's just really chill, and he's just really dead set on shoving pineapples up Hitler's ass.
Which, I mean,
Yep.
we could all probably get behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said he created hell, but that still falls into the...
He said he created
Usual-
hell and he used his ex-wife as
inspiration.
inspiration. Because
But
Rodney
that-
Dangerfield, it has to be all jokes about his ex-wife.
But I feel like this is
Yeah.
a weird cosmology, because I'm not... unless, like, being in hell for a while, he mellowed out, and whatever his damnable offense... Because this cosmology also apparently might be Mormonism, because they put forward that drinking when you're 10 is a damnable offense in this universe.
Yeah, it's a very strange. It's a
Like
weird
criteria.
movie, as far if you
Like, for
really
all we
think
know-
about it.
Mhm.
But we're also talking about a universe where there are heaven-hell mixers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of... I would love to know what Rodney Dangerfield did for his damnable
And how
offense,
angels
'cause-
can literally have sex with the devil but not fall.
Well, because it was a mixer, and apparently they can get drunk
Yeah,
on daiquiris.
On
On
two
daiquiris.
strawberry daiquiris.
4.
Oh, I think Amanda's muted, but she was asking, like, why was it Nicky stayed with his dad but not his mom? Like,
Wouldn't
why?
a child being born be free of all sin and stay with his mom in heaven?
Well, is he free of sin if he's half demon? Because up until he sacrificed himself to save the girl he had a crush on, he didn't get to go to heaven when he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
don't know. That's a good
damnable
question.
offense, putting bees on Henry Winkler.
Yeah. Only
Oh,
Henry
that's
Winkler.
a great part.
A nice
Or is it that
man
in this universe,
covered in
men give
bees.
birth because Tithead and that
Tithead.
demon,
Chewbacca.
yeah, Chewbacca, end up having kids, and as far as we know, they're both men. So do men give birth in this universe?
I like to think, because they imply the demons are different than a devil, that maybe the demons are like some kind of hermaphrodite species.
Probably.
I think we're thinking about this way too
I
hard.
don't understand why everyone's thinking about
I'm
this
sorry,
way.
I don't know what the point of this podcast is and what we're going to say about Little Nicky other than some of the comedy hasn't aged particularly well.
No, it
Oh,
hasn't.
let's talk about comedy that didn't age well in this movie.
Yeah, we can.
I feel like this is a dangerous road to go down, but okay.
I don't care. Look at
I
all the
care.
fucks I give in this room. Look at all the fucks in this room. It's filled with all the fucks that I give.
I feel like that salamander gives a lot of fucks.
I don't know. He's the exception. He's the one we have to convince.
I don't think we can convince him of
No.
anything except maybe not to eat our toes.
Is the point of this to convince him to watch Little Nicky?
How is he gonna watch Little Nicky? He lives in a world where the only source of electricity is his own butt.
No, it's coming close to me.
It's ball rushing us. We're not doing a good job. I wish I had kept a list because there was stuff where I grimaced, but like it wasn't like some of the Adam Sandler movies were Rob Schneider's and some variant of face. Because this one, I don't know. Was he trying to be Southern? Was that what that was?
I don't think he was trying to do
Yeah,
anything.
he was being like the
just having a speech impediment.
Waterboy.
No.
Okay.
Yes, that was him and Waterboy, Rob Schneider, when he says you can do it all night long.
Yeah, that wasn't like...
Okay.
That was just him pretending to be a Cajun guy.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think if that's what he was trying to do in Little Nicky.
Oh,
Yes.
I think that's just him yelling, "You can do it!"
Yeah. But I was trying to figure out if that was one, or if that's actually the one time Rob Schneider is being acceptable.
No, I think the one time that I can think of when Rob Schneider did something unacceptable is when he was pretending to be that Greek guy in Big Daddy.
Okay. I still swear there was a movie where I thought he was in Yellowface.
I'm telling... Well, I mean, yeah, I think he is in Yellowface in a movie, but I don't know what movie. And I'm not sure, like... It's one of those weird ones where, like, I'll look it up right now. I have a phone. I'm not on camera. I don't give a fuck.
We're gonna Google it. Mike, do you
Yeah.
remember
Google it.
anything that particularly stood out as an issue?
Who?
For just Little Nicky in general, comedy that I don't think he would pan well these days.
Honestly, I mean, like, even like the Harlem Globetrotters type of thing. I mean, I think that's very New York City type of humor.
I feel like I might have been out of the room for that one.
I mean, that's like...
You're thinking of the movie I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Okay.
Which
okay.
is not the worst offense in that movie.
No, but ironically, that's one of the things I was going to say I think didn't age well in this movie, is a lot of Adam Sandler movies seem to do that whole homophobic ha-ha kind of joke thing. Like,
yeah, that's
a big
true.
thing in this movie was like, he's into theater, he must be into dicks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Nipples Guy.
Yep, Nipples Guy.
Yeah, the nipples one is particularly offensive, I think, just because, like, the movie kept... Wasn't there some other kink thing they brought up, and they were like, that one's fine, but nipples is wrong.
Yeah. Everyone was like, this is fine, but Nipples,
He's gone too far! Though, ironically, I think Nicky was the only one that was actually nice to him.
Yes.
So... maybe that was intentional, but I don't know if I'm comfortable giving Adam Sandler that much credit.
No.
Just because I also felt like he invested a lot of time in having one character whose entire bit was he's closeted.
Yep.
There was
Pretty
also
much.
the part where, towards the end, when theater guy was essentially kink-shaming nipple guy.
Right. Oh, in the credits thing, when it's like he performed his one-man...
No,
Oh.
it was like while they were
yes.
hanging by their wedgies.
Okay. Though I think of Adam Sandler's movies, this one might be the one that had the least problematic stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might say Waterboy might have the least problematic stuff. I'll say that as a Cajun. Most of us don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
I mean, if the number of people in the UP I met who were incredibly offended by Escanaba to Moonlight, and that movie's nowhere near as offensive to Yoopers as fucking Waterboy is to people from Louisiana, for God's sake. So,
Yeah, I don't really understand the issue that people had with Escanaba into Moonlight.
Neither do I. People need to they need to shut the fuck up. I mean,
Like,
really.
I feel like
mean,
you're probably not gonna run into any Youper that's got that
the one
concentration of Youperness, but
the
at
one
the same
thing I would
time,
say is questionable is always like his wife Wolf Moondance, but when I just rewatched it, I noticed that the funniest thing to me is that she's never doing like traditionally Native American things, except like when he's thinking about her. So like when he imagines her, she's wearing like a feather, stereotypical dress and stuff. But like when you actually see her, she's not.
Yeah.
And a part of that almost feels like poking fun at him being racist.
Yeah, that he might be fetishizing his wife.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, the moral is that couple probably needs marriage therapy just for that issue.
Probably.
At least.
Or a stern talking to, because that is... I forgot that part of that, because I was like, I don't know what people have an issue with that movie, and then I was like, oh, right, that.
Well, yeah, but I'm the only person I've ever heard who's actually mentioned that in that movie. Everything else is just like, no, it's offensive to the Youpers because it makes Youpers look like idiots.
I'm sorry,
I don't
but they
feel
are.
like that was the issue in that movie. The only two characters that seemed like genuine idiots were idiots.
Remnar.
Yeah,
and
like even his dad was like, he was not a smart boy. And
Remnar was pretty much what you'd expect of somebody named Remnar.
Yeah.
And
damn it, his name's escaping me.
I don't
the
remember.
One that's
Jimmer?
so drunk that he's... yeah, Jimmer.
Yeah.
The my Chevy shook a shit.
My Chevy shook a shit.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
I never watched that movie, but my brother Steve would always quote that part.
It's a funny movie. You really do have to have spent time up in Michigan to really appreciate it.
It's one of those movies where you have to have lived in the UP in order to really really
I love
get
that
it.
we went into this movie to talk about Little Nicky, but what we've done is gone off to a comedy that we're like, what's a better comedy? A comedy I'd rather watch again.
What's a better comedy that's
just
not
like
as racist?
Escanaba into Moonlight.
This is what we do.
It is. We often do this.
We do this every video.
We'll do an entire
I tend to
episode on
watch-
Escanaba into Moonlight at some point. I swear to
Yes.
God we will, because it's so good.
Yep.
And how we'll do it is we'll just take the bits from other podcasts where we have talked about other movies that devolve into just talking about Escanaba into Moonlight.
I think we've done that multiple times with like a couple of movies. Like I think we talked about Necromantic Godzilla.
That's a crossover I want to
Speaking
never
of
happen.
Necromantic and Godzilla? Like,
Yeah.
somebody fishes out the Godzilla corpse and is just like, we have to have sex with the Godzilla corpse.
What was anybody gonna say? Please, anybody say something. Somebody.
The only thing I know about Escanaba into Moonlight is that in the opening, when he is supposedly driving into Escanaba, he's actually driving out of Escanaba.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what he was doing. He's driving out of
Yeah,
Escanaba.
he's leaving
Escanaba.
Escanaba.
Driving in.
No, he's leaving Escanaba to go to the deer camp.
Yeah, go to the camp.
Yeah.
Hey, Buckle's gonna get a buck this year.
Yeah. Because he was on his way to deer camp because he's in his deer camp.
But I thought it said welcome to, like, I've only watched the very
There is a part that says
showing
welcome
the
to
sign.
Escanaba, but it shows the sign, like, while he's leaving.
Yeah, I think, like, they have the shot set up so the welcome sign is visible as he's leaving.
Yeah, because it shows that part, and then it just cuts to him in the doorway, and he's like, hello!
Yeah.
You know who
I
hated
should
that
find
movie?
my copy one of these days. I would not
Dave
do
hated
Valentine's
that
Day.
movie.
Yeah, but that's not our Valentine's Day.
I got it right, Dave.
That's not our Valentine's movie, please.
I have never
comedy's
heard
the
Dave
quickest way
get
to a
pissed
woman's
off
heart.
about a movie so much, except
He's a
for
Uber.
Escanaba
What do
into
you
Moonlight.
expect?
I love you.
It doesn't cast Upers as a
Why
very
do you
promising
not know?
picture.
My mom grew up there. Like, my mom grew up there
On my hand.
almost her whole life,
Oh.
and she loved that movie her whole life.
Yeah, I mean it's a commentary on the northern people. I mean it's funny
Yeah, I don't think I've met anyone.
because that's all they do is just hone in on hunting all
difference
year.
is,
That's all they talk
the
about.
difference between Little Nicky and the difference between Waterboy and Escanaba into Moonlight, two movies that we aren't talking about, is that I've actually met people who remind me of people in Escanaba into Moonlight. I've never met a person who reminds me of anyone from Waterboy. The closest I can think of is like the coach that just kind of Bobby Boucher. Like that's the closest I can think of.
I'll have to take your word for it. I've never left the Midwest for a meaningful amount of time.
I've always wanted to go to Louisiana.
I've been there. It's a beautiful state.
It's a beautiful state full of air pollution, and like if you like your air being kind of like the air in the cities in China, then like spend some time anywhere in Louisiana.
I wasn't talking about the pollution. I'm just saying once you're in the outer regions of Louisiana, it's a pretty place. But I
can
also
also
was a
see
child.
See our lovely all of our lovely invasive species.
Yeah.
Like
I
ball
was-
pythons.
But I was
God.
also a child that entertained the idea that when I got old, I wanted to live in a swamp shack down in Louisiana and hunt gators.
You don't want to hunt gators.
I didn't say I currently do. I'm just saying, as a child, for some reason, that idea had firmly planted itself in my head, and for some reason, that was the idea of a good retirement to me.
I like how your retirement involves, I'm gonna kill dangerous animals as a child. Like, what do we do when we retire, when we're old and have trouble moving? I know. I'll hunt the most dangerous game.
You know, become a modern dragon hunter.
That sounds like a fun time to me.
Anyway, what's your favorite part of Little Nicky? Anyone?
Who's this directed to?
The group.
Oh,
Group.
I would assume the two main chairs.
um,
No, you get back in your chair, boy.
I think Wiggly goes up to heaven.
Yeah.
He sees Chubbs
we get
from
to see
Happy
Chubbs
Gilmore.
From Happy Gilmore, yeah.
I think it's when he uses his magic Care Bear powers on the demons. Particularly the...
Awesome!
Yeah.
Yeah, and he, the fried chicken, and he's like, put it in your mouth. And then the one that's got the bunny bites a chunk out of the bunny, and he's like, "Not you! Not you!"
You bite a piece off and let the meat slide down your mouth hole.
That was also a weirdly sexual way to explain eating chicken, and that made me very
yes, it was.
uncomfortable.
Or another part too, where he's playing Chicago.
Oh, I command you in the name of Lucifer to spread the blood of the innocent, and it's just Chicago.
That was good. That
Like
was
the
clever.
least
More
offensive
clever
band.
Yeah, that was funny because it was, but unfortunately, it was like more clever than the movie probably deserved.
It is, and that's sad. Because there are some parts of that movie that I felt like could have been really clever and really funny, and then so much of it is just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of childish type of humor. It really is.
Yeah.
It also needed more rock music, because like, they were
did.
rockers, and then it was just like soft.
They had
Yeah,
a
it was
weird
really
habit
weird,
toward.
Like where they would have some parts with really cool soundtrack bits, like they'd have they had Van Halen at the beginning. They had
Van Halen.
I think 4 different Ozzy songs throughout the movie.
Yep.
But then like
90s Ozzy.
they had like Third Eye Blind.
Yep, Third Eye Blind. Filter.
Yeah, Filter.
They took a weird turn
Incubus.
for like.
Oh, the
middle-
POD starts off the movie.
Oh, fucking POD. Oh.
We saw
They went through
POD
a
live.
We did.
Had a weird
As
habit.
a fill-in band, remember that too.
Yeah, they were a fill-in band.
What else can we get? Oh, let's get POD.
Who was it
They're
supposed
doing
to be?
nothing. Let's get them.
Who was it supposed to be?
I don't remember. Somebody actually pretty halfway decent, and then it's like, oh, fucking POD.
But yeah, the movie had a weird habit for like the middle portion of the movie of just being like, "What's metal? Kind of emo rock stuff."
Yeah, it's like typical 2000s pussy rock.
They
Oh.
introduced 2 of my favorite characters.
It is, dude. You can't consider Incubus rock. I mean, what
Incubus
is that?
rock. I love Incubus.
Oh my goodness! It's like
They
emo
introduced-
crap.
They are rock. The question is, are they metal? And the answer is fucking no.
Not even close.
And which 2 favorite characters?
Bill Walton.
Sino?
I'm sorry, I missed part of what you said.
You said your 2 favorite characters. They introduced.
The metalheads were my 2 favorite
Oh.
characters.
Oh, those
And
guys are cool.
Immediately after they introduced them, they play the least metal music in the soundtrack. And it's just like, you're leaning into the whole devil heavy metal thing, and you just shit the bed.
Yeah, it kind.
I mean,
There were. You know,
for
now
a
that I
movie in
think
that
about
time
it, that
period,
movie,
it's shocking that there wasn't any Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's shocking.
Personally, I'm glad they didn't. I've never been
I
able
know,
to
but
get
it was
into that
it
band.
was shocking for a movie at that time period.
True.
That didn't have any Red Hot Chili Peppers. Was such a
all
refreshing
right,
movie.
I think I figured out what happened. All right, you said that they spent $86,000 on this movie.
Million.
85
million, I mean?
million.
Blah. What am I thinking? You can't.
I would be impressive if they had made
I
this
would be.
movie.
I'd be impressed
on-
if they could rent a camera for $85,000. No, 86 million, right? 85 million.
85.
All right. So my thought process is they're like, all right, we have a script from Adam Sandler and it's about the devil. We need some music, and they're like, give us a list of like 15 songs, Adam, and he gave them like 5, and they're like, okay, well, what's big now? And they just like got some fucking producers who don't know what the fuck is going on in the world to just buy a bunch of random songs that'll sound good in the movie.
Yep. That's
Probably
exactly
didn't even tell
what
them
happened.
what the movie's about, or like probably didn't tell him what the movie's about exactly. They were just like, it's an Adam Sandler comedy, so find us some rock music. And he's like, okay, I got you. Third Eye Blind.
Here's some filter.
And
Pop filter at
Incubus. I don't remember which Incubus song they had. Was it Pardon Me?
Could have been.
Because I think it was. I think they played Pardon Me when he was like...
Get in the flask!
They're just going around, get in the flask! Get in the flask! I thought it was, I thought it was when he was, like, floating outside of her window, and they're playing Pardon Me.
I feel like they wanted to be edgy, but not have something too metal.
They did have Power Man 5000, though.
They did.
But that
they had
one
When
felt
Worlds
weird.
Collide.
Yes.
Like, I like that song, but it didn't feel right for that movie.
I felt like it felt okay for that moment, but not necessarily that moment in that movie.
But I feel like there's probably got to be a metal song from that time period that would have been more tonally appropriate.
Maybe?
I don't know. I just feel like when you have hell coming through, oh crap, what's the park they were in?
Central Park.
You know what I'm
Central
actually
Park.
surprised by? I don't remember any Motorhead in that
None.
movie.
No, they had a Motorhead shirt for one of the metalheads. And I think they intentionally made one of them look like the lead singer from Motorhead.
Yeah, Lemmy.
Yeah, one of them looked a little... One of them had Lemmy's beard and mustache.
I almost feel like knowing how Lemmy
But
felt
no,
about Hellraiser, he would have been fucking pissed about being in Little Nicky.
How cool would it have been if like, instead of When Worlds Collide, and during that scene they were just like, Hellraiser in the thunder
That would have been
and
more
heat."
appropriate.
Right?
Hell coming up through Central Park, and they're like, what's the appropriate band? Power Man 5000.
Yes. Yeah, I mean it's an okay movie.
Also, that movie is
nothing
PG-13.
great about it.
And
It was.
I think
True.
that's one of the reasons we're just like, it feels so childish, and it's because, well, it's a PG-13 movie. It's made for
I
high school
assumed
kids.
it was the Adam Sandler part. I don't feel like he's ever done edgy comedy for his movies. Maybe when he was on SNL.
I was gonna say, what about when he was on In Living Color? But that was Jim Carrey, and a much
Yeah,
better
that's Jim
comedian.
Carrey. Adam Sandler, I want to say was 80s SNL.
Yes. Yep.
I thought it
Hey,
was
John.
early 90s with, like, Chris Farley. I've been abandoned in the studio.
I told you it would probably happen. I went to go check on your friends in the basement.
Oh. Are they dead?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I really feel like they could have voice acted that line better.
His like CDs and albums, like Young
Oh,
Adam
that stuff
Sandler,
was
they are
good.
just filthy. I mean, they are as crude as you can get.
Like, the Adam Sandler records and stuff are really fucked up.
They are. They're very dark.
And a lot of it are, like, actual little... they're actual sketches that have all of those fucking Happy Madison people in them.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Like, there's a really funny one about all of them being Satanists, and they're all...
Yeah, that was the one where they were playing basketball in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then they joins a cult.
He joins a
That doesn't like the sun.
Yeah. But, like, there's really funny shit in some of that.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, of course he's playing to, like, the teenagers, the younger kids, but it's like, he could have stepped up and...
It's the same
did
reason
that
we've been
edgy
seeing
comedy,
more
that would have been
PG-13
classic.
horror lately, because, like, I know Republicans are all like, oh, it's because of... We're seeing PG-13 horror because all of the millennials are weak and don't want to watch R-rated horror.
Fuck off.
It's because PG-13 movies just sell more. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
Of course.
they have
Because
a broader
it's got a broader audience.
Of course.
There are more people in the PG-13 category.
I didn't
just
realize
the way
that
it is.
anybody was blaming I didn't realize this was something Republicans were blaming on weak millennials, though.
Actually, it wasn't weak millennials. It's weak liberals. I'm just like,
remember they don't say liberals, they say snowflakes.
oh.
Yeah, I don't understand that sentiment because I remember being uncomfortable with the violence in Get Out because it decided to go really far with what it wanted to show you.
Really? I
Not
didn't
like-
think that movie was
Not
that
to
bad.
Martyr's level. Not to Martyr's level, but when he's leaving, like, the violence gets pretty intense for what I was expecting, because up until that point it's been pretty, like, not violent, and then he's, like, just murdering the shit out of people.
Yeah, I like it though because it's just that much
Yeah.
of a, it's like such a contrast from the rest of the movie. At
It's
that
a
point.
cathartic scene.
It is.
And it's needed. It's so needed.
But that's
There's
what's
a good
fun
way to
about
do
that movie,
violence.
is
And the
it's
example
very
of not doing
cathartic.
it right is Saw, but that's mostly because I feel like it's just...
I would say
I don't
everything
like
after
that
Saw
movie.
1, Saw 1, I think is really interesting as a noir film. Danny Glover kind of dropped the ball in that movie a little bit, but you know.
Oh, he was terrible. Oh, I hated Danny Glover's
Well, I
character
mean,
so
wasn't
bad.
it an indie movie back then? So he was like their big ticket actor.
Yeah. I wonder if,
It didn't help.
because Danny Glover was really good in that movie that we just watched.
Yeah, he
Dead Don't
was. He
Die.
was in what the hell's the name of that
The
movie?
Dead
I can
Don't
never remember
Die
the name
with,
of it.
with Bill Murray and Adam Driver and Steve Buscemi and Donald Glover or Danny Glover.
Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah. Selena Gomez.
Yeah, Selena Gomez. Yep.
Yeah. That was a really good
Yeah,
movie.
but it could be that edgy comedy that Sandler has never done
yeah.
in film form.
I would
And that
love
would
to
have
see,
worked
like, an actual
perfectly for this
edgy-
movie. That would have worked perfectly.
Our Adam Sandler comedy. Because, like, it's a movie that's not really talked about very much, and it's probably considered a little bit problematic from at least a mental health standpoint at this point. But Me, Myself, and Irene is a really
Yep.
good R-rated, a really good example of when a PG-13 comedian goes to R and makes like a really fucking edgy movie.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's a pretty great movie.
It is.
Now,
it is a very, very crude movie.
Is it a proper showing of a cute multiple personality disorder? No,
No.
it's not. But it's
No.
a dumb comedy. It's not meant to accurately portray that.
No. Especially when he thinks it's his legitimate children and they're black.
Yeah, but it makes like he doesn't actually think that. He's just in denial.
Right, but still.
I know, he's just very much in denial. Like the way they describe it is he's just such a nice guy that he can't bring himself to believe that his wife would have cheated on him.
Right. And she obviously did.
Well, she leaves him for the guy. So
Yes, yes. The same little guy in Bad Santa.
that's right. That dude's awesome.
Yep.
Like he's really funny in everything I've seen. in
He,
it.
he sure is.
All right, so what's our consensus about Little Nicky then?
Give it a watch.
I caught
Give it a
10
watch.
fish.
Give it a watch.
Give it a
What am I
watch.
gonna say? Sure.
That's,
I mean, don't expect much. Don't expect much. I mean, it's just give it a watch.
It's fun
My
to
advice-
revisit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun watch.
That's what
My
I'd say.
advice- to the
You get
salamander.
laughs. I mean, it's an Adam Sandler movie. I mean, you're not going to expect the fucking world to come on fire.
That's literally what happened in the movie, though. My advice to the salamander is watch Escanaba into Moonlight, Get Out, Hellraiser, and
Wow.
Razor.
trying to remember the other movies that we seem to like more than Little Nicky.
Saw.
No, I don't particularly like Saw. I feel like it set a bad precedent that we took a decade to get out of.
I'll agree. Even though I don't consider the first Saw movie to actually be torture porny, I think it...
Yeah, the first Saw I don't have an issue with. I would maybe even tolerate the second and third. But after that, I feel like we're well into the point where every movie wants to be Saw, where they're on just a purse string budget, trying to be over the top nihilistic and just very, very angry about everything.
Yeah.
Yep, I completely agree.
So no, I don't recommend to the Salamander to watch. We lost our fishing
Little
pole.
Nicky? Yeah, it went
No,
away.
I mean, sure, whatever. If the Salamander needs a laugh, go watch Little
Well,
Nicky.
that was the question.
What's the
once we
consensus
got
on
into
Little Nicky?
Saw.
Well, don't watch Saw.
Once we got onto Saw, it's like,
What the hell?
well, up until we were like,
It's
let's...
like I'm dealing with two Johns here now.
No.
I'm done.
Let me clarify. Once you thought I was like, yeah, watch Saw, I'm like, no. Saw is not one of the movies the Salamander should watch. If we're gonna go down this road, the Salamander should watch Little Nicky. Like, between Saw and Little Nicky, I would say watch Little Nicky. That's what I meant. Like, I was gonna keep going down the list, and then you, threw in Saw, and I was like, oh, fuck, hold the fuck up. No, we're not watching Saw with the fucking salamander that wants to murder us because we moved into this room.
Alright. What about you, Johnny?
I'd say if it's a movie you watched when you were a kid, go back and revisit it. It's fun.
Yeah. What about the first time watcher?
Maybe skip it.
Oh, that's additional.
Really? Out of all of Adam Sandler movies?
Oh, well, if we're going out of all the Adam Sandler movies,
I mean
go
that's
ahead and pick
usually,
this one.
that's...
If
yeah.
you have to pick an Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky is a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna ruin.
And that's usually what people do. I mean, they don't.
You're not going to feel like you're not going to get horrible, super racist vibes off of him in this movie. So,
Yeah, because usually Adam Sandler is just a Netflix hound now, so all of his shit is on there.
One of these days I want to go through and I want to watch all of the Netflix Adam Sandler movies.
I really don't.
Because I haven't seen any of them. So I kind of want to go through and I want to see them and actually, because all I've seen are really bad reviews. But I want to see and, see what my reactions to these movies are.
You want your own bad reviews for them?
Yeah, I wanna experience the terribleness myself. And, Mike, you can say, oh, I don't want to do that. But, we've watched Necromantic. So...
Oh, I know, but that's different because...
Is it?
We were looking for exploitive...
Tell me more about...
We were looking for something that was banned for how many decades in the States?
The answer is as long as it existed until, 10 years ago.
Yes. Yes, and we wanted to see why it was, and it was exploitive, and we understand why, but this would be just tough because they're going to be so bad. And I'm going to have to talk about it, and you're going to be like, what happened? Because you're going to be on your phone, because they're going to be so bad. You're going to be like, oh, what can I do to not watch this? And then Donna's going to come in, and they're going to be like, oh, Donna. And then it's going to be like, oh, now I got to talk about this by myself.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Okay, part of my silence has been I've been fishing. But I also was trying to find the fishing achievement for this region, because I was excited, because while you guys were, I don't know, talking about Saw or some shit, I was really zoned out at that point fishing. But I caught an Akaviri Rossi, and I was like, cool, I must be really close to being done with this, but I have to catch, and they're spread across different, biomes. I need to catch a scum carp, a rainbow zander, an ash shad, a tench, a lake chub, a rice fish, a thorny catfish, a stinkfish, a fungus fish, a trevally, and an armorhead. And I need to, like, fish in foul water, whatever the hell that is. A lake,
Probably bad
a river,
water.
the ocean. But
Killing crabs.
An ash
kill-
shad.
we don't kill crabs in the ocean, John. They're usually, like, quite a bit away from the water.
Kill it fast.
Yes. Yes, but this has been Sea Views. Watch
Yeah.
the movie.
I guess this has been sea views.
It has.
I caught fish.
I tried to catch fish. I got 3 used bait.
You must have been using the wrong bait. They like you to use appropriate bait for the biome.
Well, I
For salt
thought I
water, they
was.
want worms.
I was
I don't
using
know.
insect
I didn't.
parts.
When I was using the correct bait, I didn't catch any used bait. But when I switched to inappropriate bait, then I started catching crab.
I don't know, I have
sell that
53
fish that's
insect
worth
parts,
110.
so...
My God, man.
Yeah, remember I went around all night last night catching fireflies to get insect parts so we could do sea views while fishing.
True.
Yes.
Man, the used bait doesn't even have value.
No, it doesn't. I just deleted everything.
I'm
Delete it.
selling my fish to a merchant for cash.
Well, we're done with sea views. Now
Yeah.
we go around and dick around in Skyrim for a bit, I guess.
Well,
Skyrim,
hold
I
on
thought
one
you can't get to
second.
Skyrim.
Oh yeah, I can't get to Skyrim, that's right. I can't even do that.
Damn it. Oh, that was fun.
I was just conversing with the girlfriend to double check that if it's okay if I play for another 20 minutes.
And it's like, no, I want to celebrate Valentine's Day, not watch this.
Well, I think she also knows I have to finish the shoveling before we go to get Texas Roadhouse takeout for
Ooh, what are you getting, bud?
Texas Roadhouse takeout.
No, I mean, like, what are you getting at Texas Roadhouse?
Probably steak.
Fire.
Hey, Sav.
Sav's here. That means
Yeah.
she's awake.
She's in my chat. She is awoken.
Sav's
All
awake.
shall fear and tremble before her.
Hello.
Are you getting a bloomin' onion?
Of course.
I think when I've gotten appetizers there, I tend to get the rattlesnake bites.
Oh,
I think we enjoyed the bloomin' onion because
Really?
just the two of us.
Just the two of
it is a
us.
lot.
We can't eat an onion alone, just the two of us.
Like
Bloomin' onion!
I like onion rings, but the bloomin' onion is just
It's a lot.
Hey, well, I got...
And you really can't heat it up either, so it's like,
No, you gotta
It's
you
got
gotta
a
eat it.
half-life.
yep,
Yeah,
you
and I'm
gotta
not
eat
sure
it
how
right then and there.
I'm not sure how it'd fare as takeout. But since I have my entire audience here, do we want to spitball what we should name our guild?
Shimmy.
We should name it the Knights
Bobby.
of Badassdom. After that
I feel
movie
like that's gonna get censored. That movie I've never seen.
called Knights of Badassdom. It stars
I know.
what's his
That is
face?
not a real movie.
He plays Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, and dies
Peter
like instantly,
Dinklage?
right?
I mean, he dies like 20 minutes in, but you know.
Yeah. I know one of the ideas we had thrown about Gildy McGuildface. One of the ideas we had thrown around was the Psycho Choir.
Oh, I like Psycho Choir. Psycho Circus.
missed the one above it.
What?
You missed the one above it.
Oh, sorry. Duck farts. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to veto that one, my beloved.
Duck farts.
Ah, yes. Sounds like one of the other.
One that I had thought about while showering this morning was the twitching congregation.
Oh, that was probably a good shower thought.
Because apparently I've hit the level where I could start the guild if we want to have a guild of 2. Angelic duck farts. Yeah,
What are you talking about, a guild in that game?
Yeah, in the game.
That horrible, just awful game?
Yeah.
I feel like this is when you're mean to your horse and you're just trying to get John to laugh.
Psycho Knights of Distraction.
No, I seriously wanted to
Psycho
name
Knights of
my horse
Distraction.
Shithead. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I really enjoyed The Jerk. That is one of my favorite movies. And that's what he named his dog.
John, the gate is opening.
What gate?
The gate to hell?
I'm getting attacked
As
by one of
above,
my
so
Well,
below?
own.
essentially.
As above, so below is happening on Earth?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, great.
No.
I'm sure the people I'm fighting alongside appreciate me just blankly staring up at the sky.
Now, are all the other people in that game, are they actually online players?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends. Like, there are NPCs, but, like...
Right.
Bounty on your head, and I'll see it paid in
Look at this beautiful
God
flesh
damn it.
atronarg.
Bring a smile to my face.
I was trying to attack something else, but I accidentally hit a person.
John.
How are you doing that?
There was a crab, but there was also an NPC that was fishing.
Zach,
Yeah?
what do you usually get for your 2 sides?
I...
I'm sorry, I'm a foodie. I like talking about
No,
food.
you're fine. I'm trying to remember, because I think it's been a year since we've done Texas Roadhouse. What was the last time? The last time might have been your birthday, hon?
When is Amanda's, when's her birthday?
It's in the birthday gauntlet, so it's one of the, 20 birthdays I have around August.
Oh, shit.
But it's in September at the beginning. I'm sure my dialogue is great as I am panically killing undead.
The whites?
So I'm sorry I've been missing chat. The hand that touches the shiny? There's a shiny! I want it! Give
Another
it.
hand
Mine.
touches the shiny.
Another
The
hand
shining?
touches the glowing thing.
I can't remember what Sam calls it.
Another hand touches the beacon. No vomiting!
There we go, the hands that touch the beacon.
Another hand touches the beacon.
I'm so lost.
It's gotta
okay,
be
I'm
Psycho
just-
Circus.
I do like that, Psycho Circus, but I think we had we were thinking the choir because I had kind of been considering calling my, fans that.
The
How
choir.
about one of the best movies ever made? How about The Devil's Rejects?
Ironically,
The
I
Drunken
really didn't
Saints Return!
like that movie.
I
The
love
Drunken
that movie.
Saints. That one I might consider.
The Drunken Saints Return.
That
I'm
says
not gonna-
Distracted Beacon Knights.
Distracted Beacon Knights.
They serve.
The Distracted Saints.
Could be the DBKs.
TBK! That sounds like some kind of political party in Indonesia.
Yes.
Yeah. That's part of the reason I wanted the group to think together, because I'm just my OCD's afraid of accidentally picking something that'll be super offensive.
Let's call ourselves the PPK. It'll be like the communist.
No.
It'll be like
No.
How did I die?
the communist
I was
Kurdish
not paying
militia.
attention to my health.
No, that would be good.
Why? There are Kurdish allies in Syria. Even though we consider them terrorist organizations.
What is it, PPK? Isn't that North Korea?
No, that's DPRK.
GPRK, that's it.
No, the PPK is a bunch of Middle Eastern words I don't understand. I want to say Pashto? I'm not sure. Oh, actually, it's probably Kurdish, now that I think about it. It's probably Kurdish. Since they're Kurds.
Yeah, that's sweet, sweet food.
Oh, shit.
And this is
Just
John's
the ladies'
accidental
drink.
racism for today.
Yeah.
Not
that is an
meaningful, but accidental, 100%.
Well, yeah,
What
I
do-
think you're
what do the
about
Kurdish
right,
people
Sav.
speak? I don't know, Pashto?
Well, I guess of the three
Oh, my
guys, Sav, I might be the one that's... John, have you ever drinking?
Ever drink? What?
Has he ever drank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the chat is discussing whether or not it's only the women of our group that drink. I was gonna say, I think...
currently drink.
I do not drink. I haven't drank in... Boy, how many years is it now?
Haven't drank in
Almost
years.
9.
But, me and Vance
Almost
used to drink
9.
sake together.
Okay. Well then, currently, I guess, of the men, I drink the most, because occasionally I'll try something and then Amanda's like, this is really good, and then I drink it and I usually make the face like I was handed a glass of hand sanitizer, and I'm like, this Mormon does not understand why people drink the devil juice.
Devil juice is tasty.
I've yet to psycho bars.
What's a drug?
That's exactly what happens after you have that magical potion.
As this day.
Love is a burning flame.
So I think around Christmas I had some Fireball. All of one sip in a bottle of
Why would
cherry
anyone
Coke.
drink that? You'd have to be out of your fucking mind.
Of the things
It's delicious.
of the things I've
That
drinking,
is
I think
that is such a Wisconsin thing.
of the drinks I'm drinking, I
It
think I'm
is. It
drinking
is
the
such
most
a Wisconsin
Fireball.
thing.
Actually, no. I take that
Shell
back. I
cracker.
think unless you want to count accidentally getting sacramental wine before I was Mormon, I think the thing I've drinking the most of has been Fireball. I had SoCo once.
Oh.
Drink it. Am I not saying it correctly? Am I saying drunken?
Drank.
I'm
Drank,
sorry.
drunk?
What you've drank the most.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's
Oh my
English.
god, are we
Using my
being
name in
grammar
the
police?
chat.
Who is being
Drink,
grammar
drink,
police?
drunk.
We've talked about this, Sav. I don't want my name used, even if I outed myself earlier. In my defense, drank does sound weird.
Oh, oops, sorry.
You're fine. But to my brain, drank always sounds kind of weird. Like, I get that's the correct one, but for some reason, when I'm, like, in the middle of trying to kill things, my brain is like, what is the correct term?
How the fuck did I end up in
Drink
a boss
it.
battle? Like, how did I get here?
Where the heck? that,
God, where
that
did you
samurai-
go in this game?
I
That's
just
summer-
kind of go wherever I'm led to.
Oh, you're fighting Shellcracker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shellcracker, he's a giant blue crab.
Oh, okay.
Not really doing anything to it. Use soul steal on him.
Thank you for correcting me, Sav. I do try and speak grammatically correct.
I
I'm
don't
better
believe
at
you.
writing grammatically correct, but...
I also don't believe that.
What? You've read my writing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's one of the few skills I think I have.
That and drinking Fireball.
I don't think that's a skill. That's usually been an act of desperation.
Fireball goes with the Coke, and it tastes very Christmassy.
Yeah,
It tastes like
it tastes
Christmas.
like Christmas. Like, try to get into a glass.
I don't
know what
understand
that
why
even
people
means.
consume cinnamon.
Well, I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy, John, because I looked at the chat and then I was responding to John. Because when I was in Belize and we went to this spice plantation and they gave us permission to like rip off cinnamon branches off of a tree, I was just chewing on cinnamon branches the rest of the day.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It sounds horrible.
Oh, there's nothing better than cinnamon.
I barely consider cinnamon an edible thing.
Oh, it's so good.
So I'm pretty sure it can poison you.
I know I've said this before, but I do find your palate just really interesting. The like flavors you do and do not enjoy are
I like cinnamon
unique.
with lots of sugar. Like cinnamon sugar is fine, but nothing else.
There are no other acceptable uses. What about some Middle Eastern cooking? Yeah, I saw that.
I got some grease. How's it going?
You know, not looking forward to shoveling.
How much do you have to shovel?
I mean, I didn't do the driveway yesterday.
How much snow did you get?
Oh.
Like 3 to 4 inches.
How big is your driveway?
I mean, I just am doing the part to get the car out of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't do the entire driveway. I'm lazy. Hate shoveling. The entire time I'm doing it, I'm just like, we don't get hurricanes. We don't get hurricanes.
Yep.
The only positive.
Being through a hurricane is kind of like, imagine doing shoveling, but it's your house.
Sounds awful.
No sense.
Sounds so bad.
What I mean is, what you're shoveling isn't snow, it's what's left of your house.
Shellcracker is dead, John. We can't fight this.
I killed it.
We can go a different place to fight something.
Breaches of the sun! Oh, I can't take it.
I can't take these pantaloons.
I love when Zach talks like that. He sounds so much like Bane.
I can't take these pantaloons.
You think you control the pants? I was born in the pants. I didn't see the naked until I was a boy. I lost control of that.
I don't understand what
Bane? I know.
items that I'm apparently have on me are.
A look of it, John. He's trying to do inventory management. I look over it myself, trying to go into the NSC amateur. And that's how we came up with I'm the Walrus.
Well, at least you can now ask Sav what you can get rid of.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Sav, tell her what you should ask her what you can get out of the bank.
Yeah, because my bank is full of Sav stuff.
Look over John. He shares his account with his girlfriend. I look over my PlayStation. We've got like 50 billion accounts on here.
I'm sure anyone that wanders in while I'm making voices greatly dislikes it.
I'm sure nobody in the UK was offended by your accent.
That was a very good Ringo Starr accent.
It's supposed to be
Ringo
Paul
Starr.
McCartney.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, with Paul McCartney, there wasn't enough of the sound of him beating his wife.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I think I'm gonna go now. Seaviews is over now, so I have to go.
It's over.
I'm
done.
sorry, Paul McCartney.
You ruined
I'm
it.
sorry.
That was a joke, I'm sorry.
Please don't leave me. I'll be better. Take me back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Oh, player.
Is that what that's from? I just know that song.
Yeah, that's the band Player.
Ah.
Not good.
Oh my god, that guy just,
Something
like... It's the
something my
Alec here, we
stream's
must
gonna-
kill them!
Something my
Gum.
stream is gonna have to learn is I don't know music. I just know bits of songs. And sometimes I don't know which song is which song, and they kind of just blend together.
Your tater skins.
Oh, there you go.
Where's my cousin? He's
Sometimes
over here.
I'm killing the Covenant soldiers.
You know what's the best thing to get at Texas Roadhouse?
Is it the
A
plant?
loaded sweet potato.
That sounds weird.
I don't like Texas
It's very good.
Roadhouse.
It's caramel sauce, marshmallows.
That sounds horrible.
Why?
You
don't
know,
know.
actually, at first I was like, that sounds gross, but I'm like, well, if I thought of it as a dessert, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a dessert more than a...
It's so good.
Bird. Dab.
You get the combo appetizer with the rattlesnake bites. Boneless, wings, potatoes.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh man, I want to jump on this scorpion. Can I do that? Or is that a no?
Yes.
I don't understand the words he's saying.
I said I want to fire the scorpion.
Oh, I thought he said you want to get on top of the scorpion.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to jump on it, like as in.
I
wanna-
want to mount it.
I want to get
Like
onto it
Genuine,
and
the song
fire it.
Pony? I want to jump on it.
Get on it. Get on it.
I want to fire the scorpion.
Well, can we get extra bread?
Yes.
Do we get
With
any
cinnamon
bread for
butter.
takeout?
With cinnamon butter.
Cinnamon
Oh,
butter.
cinnamon butter.
Cinnamon butter.
We've lost control of the stream.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm getting very hungry thinking about cinnamon butter.
Oh, I want a cinnamon butter.
That's all I want for my life.
We've got potatoes and a side salad.
What are you gonna get? Mashed potatoes?
I think we got regular potatoes.
What kind of potatoes? John is coughing his lungs out.
Like the regular baked potato.
Oh, that's a good one. You get a loaded baked potato. That's a good one too.
Get a potato made of
I am
cats.
very basic, and I love my just basic potato.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to be in a certain, like, I don't know. I like the loaded potatoes, but it's not always.
Look, a fishing hole.
John. Oh. Suppose it is sea views.
No, that's 100% done. I am not affiliating our channel with that.
Hush your beautiful mouth.
Oh,
I caught a
what a
long
nice
fin.
thing! What a nice thing to say on Valentine's Day. My heart is very full now.
It's okay. You can go
Full
and watch
of
the Bye Bye
mashed
Man.
potatoes.
Go watch the Bye Bye Man, as is tradition.
Know what's worse than a bad
I was
movie?
thinking,
A movie that
what is
had
the other movie
potential.
that we watched? It's like, oh, that's right. Bye Bye Man.
Our grudge.
Yeah, Mike, we were supposed to go watch our movie downstairs. And
Yeah, that never happened, did it?
I'm sorry.
I was very, very sad all day.
No, you could have messaged.
I could have, but I was
I would've
just,
hobbled
I was
downstairs
just
for
full
you,
of
Mike.
tears in my eyes. I couldn't see.
And talking about little Nicky.
That's probably going to go down as the worst thing in the history of Psycho Juicebox.
So anyway, has anyone ever noticed how the theme song for Dead by Daylight is just
I still don't
Into the
understand that.
unknown
Nobody will tell me.
from Frozen 2?
John,
anyone ever
I got
noticed
a new
that?
thing for our set. I caught a sea sponge.
You caught a sea sponge?
I caught a sea sponge.
Can you put that on the set?
Yeah, it's apparently a house item.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
That's a good question, John, if the Dead by Daylight theme is just into the unknown. But, how much is J-Edge?
It's $3.99 a month.
It is $3.99.
And it's got all of the suicide videos you would love to watch. The answer is as much as you can physically.
I'm sorry.
I heard wind
Time out.
douche.
Time out. I heard something about something in a urethra. What?
You have not watched enough of my streams. I have lost control of it.
Oh, that's
to
right. I'm going to get rid of
reoccurring
kidney
joke.
stones.
And I
That's
use
right.
joke loosely with this about how much Mountain Dew should you put up your urethra, and they like to pull it out.
You know, I was wondering why I was dreaming about Mountain Dew and urethras last night, and it just dawned on me. We talked about that last night because I woke up like, why did I have that dream about that? And then that just dawned on me now. All right, I wasn't losing my mind.
Glad we could help with your dreams, Mike.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that horribly uncomfortable feeling of having Mountain Dew in my pee hole. I can't wait.
Does anyone ever realize that Ming-Na Wen is like in Mandalorian and Mulan and...
No idea what he's talking about.
Are you just repeating the meme I shared?
Oh, did you share a meme about that?
Yes, I shared a meme about how she is the only person to be a Disney princess, a Marvel superhero, and a Star Wars character.
I don't know if she counts as a superhero, because she was in that shitty Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show that should have gotten canceled after like 2 episodes. But,
who was in... What are we talking about?
She's the actress who voiced Mulan in the Mulan movie.
The original Mulan, not the
Oh,
one
the original. I was like, the other one is
but she's
live
also
action.
she's also that assassin, I think, in Mandalorian.
And will be returning in the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That deep fake of Luke Skywalker was one of the worst, though.
Deep fake.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
I don't think it was a deep fake, because according to everything else, Mark Hamill was actually there on set.
But it looks so bad.
It does. It looks bad. But I mean, it's Disney. Disney's CG is like some of the worst stuff out there right now.
I mean, Little Nicky was bad, but
Disney
I don't
has
even think it was that
terrible
bad.
special effects going on. Like, all of the Marvel movies look like they're fucking cartoons.
This is the content my audience comes for.
Yeah,
Right,
hate on Marvel?
audience?
I completely agree. Fuck Marvel.
Am I the only one that likes those movies?
Oh, I fucking hate them.
I thought they were fun.
I thought they were
Especially
fun
when you go to
until
see
I
a movie
saw
for
how,
3.5 hours and you can't even get up to take a leak.
I hated Infinity War. That's my least favorite of all the Marvel movies.
I liked that one.
I liked
I
Endgame,
liked
though. That was nice.
I liked the banter between Doctor Strange and Iron Man.
That was the only good part of that movie.
And
For
I
like
wish
4 minutes, it's good.
admittedly, I wish Spider-Man wasn't in high school still, but I get why
I
they
wish
made
Spider-Man
that choice.
wasn't in these movies.
Hey!
I wish Spider-Man didn't exist.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck was with the Spider-Man hate?
I don't like the actor that they picked very much.
I don't like Spider-Man.
nothing
I just think he's
particularly
a cheap
against him,
character.
It's not actually him. I actually kind of like him. It's just like the stories they've been telling with the Spider-Man that I don't think are interesting.
I like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
I like Tobey Maguire.
I liked him when he played
Did
faced
you know
off
that
against Macho
Tobey
Man.
Maguire apparently tried to beat the shit out of Jason Mewes?
Why?
See it.
Because Tobey Maguire and all of his friends were drunk, and they got pissed off at Jason Mewes because Jason Mewes is an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see it.
Well, it was back when Jason Mewes was like on heroin and shit.
So what happened? Did he beat him up or did he get his ass beat?
No, nobody got in a fight
Oh.
because, like, Jason Mewes was confused and didn't know what was happening because he was on opiates, and everyone around Tobey Maguire was like, "Dude, don't beat the shit out of Jason Mewes."
Don't do it.
Just don't. Please don't.
You'll regret your life choices. Need to finish up what I'm doing, and then I should probably hop off.
So anyway,
this was
people,
real.
Little Nicky, go watch it. It's fine.
Oh my god,
Good.
we're still on Sea Views.
Are we not?
Oh my
Steve
god, I
Hughes
thought
is
we
in
ended
our
that an hour
heart.
ago.
ESO Part 3, Sea Views.
Sweet,
Are you gonna
sweet
put-
reviews.
What are you gonna put this in a playlist as, Johnny?
I mean, it's going under the ESO play, like the.
Oh, you
Let's
don't
Play
want to
ESO,
put
I
it as
guess.
its own. Both
Oh, you
in
don't
that
want to put it as
playlist
its own?
Yeah, you're not gonna put it in its own and in the ESO one.
Well, it might also go in its own, yeah, but
I think it probably should.
I mean, it's for sure getting put on as ESO Part 3.
So part
ASMR 3.
I highly
'Cause
doubt
I-
there's anything ASMR.
And I might like
streams.
edit the Sea Views part out and then put that as a separate video.
That would make sense.
And then maybe
You know
I'll,
what? You should
maybe I'll
ask for
put
tomorrow
clips
off, John.
I'm not asking for tomorrow off.
You ought to, because you ought to say I want to celebrate this holiday.
What holiday?
Tomorrow's a holiday.
Day?
It's President's Day.
That's still a
President's
federal
Day's a
holiday.
Fake holiday.
Still a holiday.
It's Timmy's birthday.
Alright, I'm done with trying to unlock this chest.
Timmy's birthday.
Yeah.
Her brother.
Oh, nice.
My brother who becomes an adult.
Oh, you got a brother named Tim too. Cool.
Tim
He's
Peru.
literally Tim too.
Two.
Oh, he's Timothy the Second.
She has
Yes.
like
The
6
Timothy.
brothers and they're all named Tim. And he's the second of them.
No.
The Timony.
Timmy, Jimmy, Bobby.
The Stevening! Steve.
That is also my brother.
Steve?
Yes.
I found it very ironic. Amanda tagged him in my post about how I'd be streaming today. And what I've learned is the 2 games I've chosen to stream are games that he seems to have some kind of blood grudge against.
How many
Like-
brothers and sisters do you have, Amanda?
42.
Enough.
85.
No. I've got 2 brothers and technically 2 sisters.
Oh,
A
okay.
sister. We found out last year about a sister she didn't know she had or something.
Well, I knew I had her,
Okay.
but
You had
I
lost track of her.
Lost track. Okay.
Her dad's kind of poopy.
Oh, okay.
so me and Steve are full siblings, and through our dad we have a sister that's older than us.
Okay.
And then, so my dad had 3 children, and my mom has 4 children.
Okay.
And if they're traveling at 80 miles per hour, how long will it take them to get to the train station at the same time?
I don't know.
Damn it, Michael.
I need to know.
I bring
how
you
long
on this show, and you can't answer a simple question like this. This is so unprofessional.
No, my
of you.
fucking show has been done for an hour. I'm sorry.
How am I supposed to get to the train station on time if you can't help me?
I don't know. I've never been to a train station.
I don't know what a
Because
train
trains
station
suck
is.
ass.
What's a train station?
I mean, I've been to a metro station, but not a train station.
Riding on the metro.
Ways to die. So many
Just remember,
dumb
kids,
ways to die.
touch all of the railroad tracks.
Nope.
God.
Do
When
not
you're
do
in the
that.
subway, go off of the thing
No.
and grab onto the rails.
Yes.
No. Do not
Yes.
listen to him. Don't listen to Michael on this. Don't touch the rail. Stay away from the rail.
Lick the rails.
If you're by the rail,
If
you've
it's
gone
snowing,
too far.
if it's snowing, put your tongue against the rail.
Yes.
Especially don't do that.
And if you do that, I'm very sorry.
Because Michael's trying to trick you into doing something you shouldn't.
Just
I am
Michael's
not.
trying
John
to
brought
kill
it up.
you. That guy was just running and then he tripped over this thing.
My god, this sea sponge is way bigger than I thought it'd be.
Where are you?
Oh,
Zachary,
In my room.
That's what she said.
you need to take a picture of your dinner.
Okay, when we pick it up, I'll take a photo.
Oh, you gotta take a picture of that. I just wanna drool all over that food.
Okay, John, I need you
just go
to...
to the Texas Roadhouse site and drool over that.
No, a picture is different.
John, is Sav near you?
What do you mean?
Is Sav
That doesn't make
near-
any sense, does it,
like,
Amanda?
would she be able to go to my stream to show you how big the sponge is?
Well, I was about to go to your room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff that's on the website is just
It's lies.
pretend-
Lies and
Yeah, it's
professionally
covered
slander.
done.
It's covered in shoe polish.
It's covered in
Lies.
shit and
Fake.
lies.
That's fake.
Isn't that
I
right?
gotta see the real
Salamander?
stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry for suggesting otherwise.
Oh, I gotta see the real stuff.
Covered in shit and lies. And that's
So, John, I caught that sponge in the corner fishing.
there's no sponge
I
in the
mean,
corner.
as long as it's not
Oh.
gonna be some
Oh.
kind of like porn thing, Mike,
I
will
like
No,
it.
it's not. No, I just like food.
Look, I can
But
just
how
do this the whole time.
much do you like?
Oh, I don't fucking masturbate with food if that's what you mean.
Whoa, what? Me and
Yeah,
John
one
are
of the
looking at
kids.
Me and John are just taking in the glory of this sponge, and then just suddenly he's like, "I don't masturbate to pictures of food."
Well, that's what she was getting at. So
That's
I'm like,
what a
no, I don't
foodie is.
masturbate to food.
That's
what a foodie is.
No, they
Oh,
aren't.
Yes, they are.
No, they do not do that.
That's what it
They
means.
do not.
Thanks for coming to Sea Views, everybody. Bye-bye.
Are we done?
No.
What's that?
I
Signing
ended
off?
I ended my stream.
Wait, for real?
Like, literally, I'm like,
You're just
we're
like,
done.
oh,
That's
we're
the
done
perfect
here.
exit.
All
I
right.
just had to make sure though, like I don't
No,
want to
it has
enable.
nothing to do with that. I just like food.
All right. Well,
Hi, everybody that's still in John's stream.
which is me. Well,
Just me.
goodbye, everyone. This has been ESO/CViews/Foodie Talk on Psycho Juicebox. I'm
Happy
Johnny
Valentine's
Juicebox.
Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Happy
Val-
Valentine's Day, Demon Salamander that came with my in-room.
We love you, Demon Salamander Man and Sponge.
He seemed to like that. The sponge seems indifferent.
Well, have fun, snow shoveling, Zach.
Yeah.
God. Woo! So...
She can walk out there with her boot.
I do it because I love you, not because I enjoy it.
You listen to music?
Sometimes I have, like, Critical Role on my phone.
You have what?
They're a D&D group. They're a bunch of voice actors that do, like, video games and stuff, and they play,
Oh, there you go.
Dungeons & Dragons on
Oh, well, then what do you think
Twitch.
of the Mercer effect?
I think he's fun. I like him. He
No,
seems
that's
cool.
not- There's this thing going around where they're talking about the Mercer effect is killing D&D. and it's where people
Whoa, what?
listen to DMs like Matt Mercer, and then they expect every DM to be that way, and then when they aren't, they are like, well, this is stupid and nobody knows how to play the game right.
I mean, I aspire to be somewhat remotely in the ballpark of Matt Mercer, but I recognize I'm not a professional voice actor
Yeah.
with
Who's
a YouTube...
Matt Mercer?
A professional voice actor.
Yeah. Trying to remember which character he voice acts for Overwatch. That's like his current claim to fame. I don't know, it's the gunslinger. I don't play Overwatch.
I don't
Roland
either.
Deschain?
What?
What?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, it's not Shane.
is Roland Deschain in Overwatch? Is that another
I don't know, but
fucking
he should
crossover
be.
that we need to know about?
I don't know,
That
but
would be
if
weird.
he is, I want to play it right now.
Now I just have to double check. Not the Roland thing. Okay, he plays McCree, I think.
John, did you finish up those books yet?
No.
Going back to your question, John, I could see that being a thing. But I think that would be equivalent to playing like amateur baseball and getting pissed that people aren't hitting home runs like Babe Ruth.
Yeah, but I'm just curious because I've been seeing people on the internet say that that's been a thing that they've been experiencing. So
I totally think that could be a thing, but I think that's people who have it must be they're playing with DMs they're not friends with.
It's mostly about people who are not players before and learning about D&D through podcasts like Critical Role, and then expecting those same things when they go into a D&D campaign.
I think honestly those players probably wouldn't have liked D&D to begin with. I think that's I think they're going in with expectations that are a little high. Like, if anything, I think it's more a combination of video games than that, because like D&D's not as polished as Skyrim.
No.
It may not glitch out, but it's certainly not coming at you with constant quality voice acting, quest lines.
Yeah.
Very much a bunch of idiots went out and tipped a cow and got attacked by wolves.
Yeah. Well, like you've played Amanda and Sino, you've both played in my my campaign, or my Monster of the Week campaign. You know that I don't do voice acting.
No.
Or I try, but I mean, it's not
I'm
there.
hoping to try a little bit of it when I eventually do our quest, but I recognize that it would be a skill I have to work on.
Well, yeah. Everything you have to work on.
Yeah. I don't know. I think people are probably overreacting to the supposed Mercer effect. I think they're like, yay, people are wanting to play, and then they get upset when they're like, they were pissy because I can't do like 20 voices in an hour.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's the usual internet's pissy at other people.
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's true. I was just curious what you thought about it.
A little bit of it's probably a thing, but it's a little more overblown than people
maybe
make
it's
it
a
out to
thing,
be.
but it's not ruining D&D.
It's not going to kill it. There's a reason a major motion picture with Chris Pine is coming out.
Who the fuck is a
based
Chris
in
Pine?
Dungeons. He played Captain Kirk in the new Star Trek movies.
Oh.
He was in
and he was in Wonder Woman.
Is it going to be as good as the old Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I wouldn't
Speaking
call
of
the
that,
old
when
one.
are we going to be playing the game?
Yeah.
Once I buy the source book I need on Roll 20 or Roll 20.
And that was way back in September.
I'm still
sorry.
I'm still in the middle of making my character, so
I have no idea where even to begin.
And we've had a lot of bills come up lately.
You have the book?
I have the physical book, but I don't have the assets in
I was
Roll
asking
20.
Mike because he's
What?
like,
Oh.
I haven't even started making my character because I have no idea where to start. And I'm like, well, did you get the book?
I did not get the book.
Well, you have to get the book because it'll tell you where to start.
And it will drastically
Now I gotta read a
simplify
book.
things. I wouldn't say you have to read the damn thing cover to cover, but it will help you have an idea of what you need to do.
Is there something I can Google?
Probably. I think if you look up wiki.5e, you can probably get most of what you need from there.
Just send me a message on what it is.
The main issue is going to be finding, like, the nice thing about the book as opposed to the wiki pages is in the book it specifically lays out in order what you should be doing, and the wiki pages don't really.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of need to know what step is next if you're going to go off wiki pages.
Okay.
It's very simple. Imagine like a paint by numbers.
Okay. Like I said, I just want to be the Night's King.
Wait, what?
The Night King from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. We talked about this.
We did.
Starting level 1, you're not going to be a badass right away.
Damn it!
My character's a badass right away, kind of.
Why?
That's not entirely true. We've talked about this, John. You need to have realistic expectations.
It's not like true. He's just wanted.
Yeah.
Well,
Dead or alive.
He was wanted. He's a former pirate.
Wanted.
Well, I should head out before it gets too late.
Somebody's gonna join me in that? Okay.
Bye.
Alright, bye everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye everybody. This has been a production of Psycho Juicebox. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat.
We don't have a TikTok either. We don't have Snapchat either. But
okay.
Definitely go to our YouTube, subscribe at our YouTube. This will be up on our YouTube too. So,
yep.
All right. Bye everybody.